Hello everyone, EG Productions here, and today I'm doing another Bionicle 2015 set review. Today I'm reviewing Protector of Fire. Now, let's start off with the story background. This is Narmoto, Protector of Fire, and the most, at least in the animations, the most prominent of the Protectors. In the book, however, Nilku is the most prominent of the Protectors. But in the animations, Narmoto is pretty much the second main character to the Toa, because he's in the most, and he guides Tahu, Master of Fire, to get his golden mask in the region of fire, which he is the leader of and the guardian of. So with that out of the way, let's dive into the trinkets. Starting off, we have the Protector Mask of Fire. Very nice mask. This one is just, I really love this mask. It encompasses the elemental feel probably the best out of them all, in my opinion. It looks like a flame. The thing itself looks like a flame. Starting off with the just deeper parts, going up to the trans orange, it looks like a flame. It looks like it almost looks just continuous, like a flame. It looks kind of uneven, like a flame should. So that looks very well. A great mask. Next, we have just a limeish yellow skull spider, standard skull spider. The legs, can articulate, and that's pretty much that. And I realized that I forgot to mention the Skull Spider attach feature in some of my other Protector reviews. However, if you're watching these cumulative, it should be fine, and you probably already know about that anyway, so I'll just go over it in this one. I'll make sure to remember. So, to start off with, we'll get into the functions, which this set has two. Starting with the eye stalk function with the blue eyes, you just press that, and the mask launches off as such, and you can connect the Skull Spider to his face to control him. Very cool. That works out very nicely. And the other function is, of course, the Gatling Gun 6-shooter, which is a shoulder-mounted turret. This is a very creative idea. I really like this. And of course, as per usual, you just turn this, and they'll fire off. They can get lost easily, however, there are a lot of replacements that the set includes. 6 or 7, I believe. They're kind of hard to get back on, though. Alright, now we'll get to articulation. So, it has foot articulation, knee articulation, and leg articulation. However, this is a fairly interesting setup. I do not particularly like this setup because the way as you can see, you see what I mean, the knee. There's hardly a knee at all. There's hardly an upper leg. And that kind of hinders balance and posability. I understand what they're going for, and I don't think giving a slightly longer piece would look any better. I don't know. They had to make compromises, and I think they did it pretty well. But I just personally don't like it. But I really like the trans orange on top of the legs and the other armor and the arms. Just give him that fiery feel, like he's partially made of fire, especially with these trans orange hands. And then, of course, there are shoulder articulation and hand articulation, wrist articulation. However, like the Protector Vice, he does not have elbows. So only 2 points of articulation in the arm, and of course, standard articulation in the head, but also his Gatling gun, his shoulder-mounted turret also has articulation. You can kind of bend it back like there, like it's hidden away in the animations, kind of giving him a hump, and then he just brings up like that. That is pretty cool. Also, these weapons, these sort of flame whip-like sword weapons, they can spin. So that is very cool. I really like that. That helps with posability a lot. These armor pieces you kind of bend, but you're not supposed to. You almost like you can do this kind of like General Grievous style, like he's getting ripped open, but I digress. So, even though there is a lack of elbow articulation, there's still quite a lot of articulation in the set, bonus articulation compared to the others. So that's cool. Now we'll take a look at the weapons. Starting off, here's the shoulder-mounted turret. It's just a very simple Technics design, but it still works out well. And then there's also these flame whips. even simpler, but I really like the use of these parts. And overall, I really like the fire aesthetic it's going for. I wish this piece were trans orange like the others, but I kind of like that it's trans red, just give a little variety's sake. I really like this torso build, how the silver armor just kind of closes in on this one. I really like that. However, I do like how they were trying to give him a bulkier look and go for a uniquer appearance. However, this wobbles a bit, and overall it just kind of looks exposed from certain angles. But I understand what they were doing, and I don't think I could have done it better myself. So that's pretty much all for the Protector of Fire. I think he is a very good set. Very nice, and however, he is my least favorite of the Protectors. This is probably, objectively, to me at least, or subjectively, the worst one. He's just my least favorite, and I think the others just have more articulation and give something better. However, there are a lot of unique builds about him, so if you want that, I definitely recommend getting this set. And so anyway, that is pretty much it. So for this review, so join me next time when I review Liwa, Master of Jungle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.